And every time Israel escalates, it drags the US deeper into the fight, because US warships are already stationed in the Red Sea, intercepting Houthi missiles, and Washington is giving full military and diplomatic support to Israel. So when Israel bombs Yemen, guess who looks complicit? America, which is why Yemen officials are calling this not just an Israeli war crime, but an American-backed war crime. Now, let's pause and remember something crucial. Yemen isn't some regional superpower. This is a country that has already been bombed into the Stone Age by Saudi Arabia and the UAE for almost a decade with US and British weapons. Since 2015, Yemen has lived through one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. Millions displaced, millions starving, hospitals destroyed. So when Israel comes in and bombs power plants and oil facilities, it's not just another strike. It's fuel shortages, blackouts, more kids in hospitals with no electricity, more families going hungry. That's why Yemeni officials are calling it barbarism. And think about the optics. Israel is already accused of committing genocide in Gaza, bombing hospitals, refugee camps, power plants. And now it's exporting the same tactics to Yemen. It's like Gaza is no longer a place, it's a blueprint. And here's where the hypocrisy really hits. Western governments keep saying Israel has the right to defend itself. Okay, fine, but defend itself from Yemen, a country 1,600 kilometers away? How is bombing a power plant in Sana'a self-defense? If Yemen launch a missile at Israel, yes, intercepted, that's self-defense. But flying across the region, dropping bombs on civilian infrastructure, that's not defense. That's offense. That's aggression. And yet, you won't hear Washington condemn it. You won't hear European leaders call for restraint. Instead, you'll hear silence or worse, support. Which tells you the truth. When Israel bombs civilians, it's security. When anyone else does it, it's terrorism. The Houthis aren't backing down. In fact, after the strikes, they double down. They say either eternity in heaven or eternity in hell. Translation, they are ready to die fighting Israel. And Hamas immediately praised the Houthis, calling their stance courageous and urging all Arab and Muslim countries to join the fight. So Israel's strategy is backfiring. Instead of isolating Hamas, Israel is actually galvanizing more groups into open conflict. This is exactly what military analysts warned about. The Gaza war could ignite the entire Middle East, and now it's happening step by step. So where does this go? If Israel keeps bombing Yemen, the Houthis will keep firing back. If the Houthis keep attacking Israel, the US will get more involved. And that cycle continues. Yemen, already shattered, becomes the next front in Israel's endless war. Meanwhile, ordinary people in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, and in Yemen, people who have nothing to do with these political games, are the ones dying. And the saddest part, the world barely pays attention, because Yemen is in Paris, it is in London, it is in Tel Aviv. It's one of the poorest countries on earth, and poor people suffering doesn't trend.